La play ka booking nakabenta ka kalitata Nexon. One chaka Frank Motors Lightco, lani phone hau number harum, bantip company. UMLA ka Trinamool Congress na songsak u Dr. Mukul sangma ula Khubor pakladan ka je kendu bat kinailam ka BJP Henry kani ka je kendu kadai ka bala Slem na do snam arjar khat khandai hado arjar pho namar ha ka te ka por ula don jingthmu ban mino na ka seng Congress habakren makila patha Khubor nega sngi baar ula ongba ka jingmi ha kelar patha Khubor hado kini gisngi bakadon ka je kren jong u bat ka seng BJP kadai tang na kitilong Khubor lesi ki bapin wandur ya ka e ka baladap UMLA kaliang prasha ubade menteri rangba abarim ulo angba haus nam arja khat khandai hado arjar pho iladon bon teli ki jalang kenthop bat ki menteri ka sarkar pedeng khamtam ban pen kre ya ka election MLA arjar pulai bat umla banong em namar sngo bakalong ka basnio man nadu ka tu ka por ilatip ya ka nong rim jong u ulo ang ban thau ya ka seng san por thai ka long ka ba e bat thong kam de ya ka seng san por thai Henry kadai yaki pajba ban chakri namar kata lasdang ban pinmi ya ka TMC Meghalaya.
So it's an old story actually. It's an old story. I was also looking at the media reports, but when I go through the media reports, I also understand that these are based on the sources and sources. Again, if you are looking at the sources, you can arrive at a conclusion that these are more on some kind of inputs which are available based on what has happened in the past. I can be blunt. I can be blunt and frank. There were meetings. If you are asking me whether there were meetings, there were meetings. But even for political discussion also, was there a meeting? If that is the question, then I can say even for that also, yes, there was a meeting. But that was long time back. 2019 and 2020, I had series of meetings because they wanted to have meeting with some at some minister level. Some senior ministers were mandated to have a discussion with me. Obviously, on the run-up for elections 2023, and then so that was that time. That time I didn't meet. I didn't want to say no, because if some proposal comes to meet me, even for the political discussion, there's no harm in listening to them, because at that point of time I was deciding to leave Congress. Let me be very frank. At that point of time, 2020, 21, that time I was already deciding to leave the Congress because of various reasons, which I have shared with media. And even before that, there were emissaries who were sent. Even before 2014, emissaries were sent. These are long stories, old stories, long and old. It's not in one particular year. But then I think they are aware of my stand. They are aware of my stand. Now, since that agreement, that discussion did not culminate into how they wanted, therefore, ultimately, I continued in Congress. Then subsequently, the TMC factor came. That also is a story which is known to everybody. Now, building a political party is always an uphill task. Always an uphill task. And we build a political party with an intent which revolves around serving the state, serving the people. Okay, the party is never the target, but the target is the people and the state. Party is the weapon. Party is the platform. And collectively we utilize these strengths to achieve the goal of serving the people, building the state. So that's the idea. Now, therefore, we have tried to put our collective endeavor to build TMC in Meghalaya. I don't think that even though we have not got that many seats, we can say that we have not been able to, or rather we have achieved nothing. No, we have been able to achieve. We have hundreds of thousands of workforce in the grassroots. Okay. In the state of Meghalaya, when you look at the 2023 election, in the eastern part, we were not able to do so well. It was not so encouraging, but in the western part, yes, we were. It is a different thing because there are multiple factors which are playing, which I don't want to say. Multiple factors were activated because of which we ended up not getting the number of seats that we would have otherwise got. But the fact is that lots of people have put their efforts, and we have been able to create that kind of support base in all the constituencies, in all the 24 constituencies in Garwitz region. Eastern part, for many other factors, because of many other reasons, we could not create that kind of presence and the support base we could not build up. Therefore, I think having come thus far, we need to put our efforts further, push further, slog harder, have patience, and that is what I will look at.